want to do is drawing the graph. Show the graph of y equals to 2 to the x minus 1 plus 3. Let's think about this. I mean, it would be nice if you knew the graph of y equals to a to the x. Okay? This is so-called an exponential function, where x is the variable and a is a fixed number. Now, depending on whether a is bigger than 1 or less than 1, by the way, a is a positive number. Depending on whether a is bigger than 1 or less than 1, you have two different types of graphs. So if you have something bigger than 1 and you take the power of x, that means, for example, if it's 2 to the x, that means you're multiplying 2 over and over. What's going to happen to that function? 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, 8 times 2 is 16. It's going to exponentially grow, right? So if a is bigger than 1, you have this type of graph. Whereas if a is less than 1 but bigger than 0, so think about 1/2. If you do 1/2 squared, that's 1/4, 1/2 to the third, 1/8, 1/2 to the 10th is 1 over 1024. So it just becomes smaller and smaller, right? It will decrease exponentially. So it's like taking this graph and flipping it that way. So the graph like this. And that's these two graphs are something that you have to memorize. Okay. If you know this, then you can think about the graph of y equals to 2 to the x. Which case is it? First or second? The first one, right? So it goes up. And then we're going to apply the transformations because there's this x minus 1 and plus 3. So let's think about this x minus 1. How is the graph moving? To the right by 1, right? So it's hard to see from just this picture, so let's put some coordinates in there. If you put 2 to the 0th power, this is 1, right here. Anything to the 0th power is 1. However, if you have y equals to 2 to the x minus 1 and you plug in 0, that's 2 to the negative 1. What is that? 1 over 2, right? So it's just 1/2. So if you take this and you move this by 1 to the right, what happens is, because this is shifted to the right, the y-intercept becomes smaller, okay? And the exact value of the y-intercept is 1/2. Right? So that's what we see. And then let's think about how to do plus 3. What does plus 3 do to the graph? It shifts 3 up, right? So for this one, you have the graph where this entire thing is going up. And by the way, I forgot to say that the x-axis for these two graphs are horizontal asymptotes, right? Because as you go further to the right, the graph gets closer and closer to the x-axis. Right? So this x-axis here is a horizontal asymptote, but because you're shifting everything up by 3, now the horizontal asymptote is at 3. So let's say this is 3, and this is 1/2. So if you increase that by 3, that's 3.5 here. So let's say this is 3.5, and the graph goes like that. Okay. I guess I wrote these letters too small. Let me write the numbers bigger. So this is 3.5 here, that's the y-intercept, and 3 is where the horizontal asymptote is going.